Welcome to the entire history of Gorilla Tag, a series where we go through the entire development of a popular VR game called Gorilla Tag. This is part 3, so if you haven't already watched the first 2 parts, you should definitely watch those first so you're caught up to date. The links to those videos will be in the description, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you want to see part 4 in the future. Starting where we left off on May 26th, they finally opened the secret tunnel entrance, and inside is a small cave. For the first time in Gorilla Tag history, there's now water, and you can actually swim in it, meaning they added a new mechanic. They've also added crystals and a zipline leading to a rope that takes you to the Beach Cove map. This was the summer map everyone had waited for, as well as the map that was hinted in the canyons. This update also brought summer themed cosmetics as well as the summer splash bundle. Also, this is the update that introduced Doug the Bug, a brand new bug that you can pick up and throw. This was the first of its kind in the game, and the cave map was closed off. June 2nd, they brought back rainy day cosmetics. This update left many people confused as to why they would bring back raincoats, rain boots, and umbrellas in the middle of summer, but I don't think anyone complained. On June 6th, Electronic says there are new modifications to the Creator True program. They have decided to stop announcing the chosen applicants and instead allowing them to announce it themselves. This made a bunch of people make fake videos pretending that they got accepted into the program. Oh, and by the way, if you want to check if someone is a real finger painter, you can either check if they have the finger painter role in the Gorilla Tag Discord, or simply go to the Creator Troop channel and then click on pinned messages. There's a list of all current finger painters. Then 10 days later, on June 16th, we get the music flashback update, which brought back all the music instruments from last year. The instrument update is one of the fan favorites, so people were very happy this day. This was also the day we got trampolines and tents that were waiting to be set up. On June 30th, we get the brand new summer celebration shop, which added some new summer/camping themed cosmetics. This was also the first update that introduced the purple message of the day board, which would only be visible for those seeing the board for the first time since updating. Why is the board pink? This update also added slip and slides, barbecues, and the tents were finally set up. July 14th brought us the Under the Sun cosmetics from last year, as well as 2 new cosmetics, the marshmallow on a stick and the Roman candle. They also added buckets of water balloons that you can throw, brand new fireworks to the game, which would launch at random times, and a water polo game in the beach map. A few days later, on July 20th, Electronic put out a statement warning people about scammers who pretend they run the Creator Troop program. This was around the time that people would get fake invitations and would end up getting hacked. I want to take this moment to make it very clear that if you were to get accepted into the Creator True program, you will never have to click on any links or add anyone on Discord. You will get a Discord invite in the email, and that's it. Be very careful what you click on and check where the email came from. July 28th, the cave map finally reopened, but this time, it was revamped, and the map looked entirely different than before. We also got new cave-themed cosmetics, a brand new bundle, the crystals leading to the beach map changed, and then we got these ghost eyes, and we also got a new animal that we call a Matt the Bat, which is very similar to Doug the Bug. August 11th, we got a small update. All of the paint roll cosmetics from last year came back. Yeah, that's it. August 25th, we got a bigger update. The Back to School update. They added a bunch of Back to School themed cosmetics into the game. They also added hopscotch and foursquare. Vertical foursquare. We obviously can't forget that the developers also added a volcano picture in the basement map. People had a feeling that it was hinting at a future update. September 1st, Road to VR posted an article talking about Lemming's new VR game. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that in this video, but if you want to learn more, I have 2 videos talking about the game, so I will also put those in the description for you to watch after you're done watching this one. Don't leave yet, please. September 8th, they added a Gorilla Tag launch update flashback sale, which brought back all the old cosmetics. On September 21st, Cody O'Quinn, one of the Gorilla Tag community managers, hinted at something special: 2 blurred items, which they added as a surprise for people who participate in the #WeAreVR event. Now, if you weren't around that time, you may not know what that is, so let me explain it real quick. A bunch of Gorilla Tech YouTubers came together to try and get as many players online at the same time, trying to beat the previous record of 90,962. Now the very next day, on September 22nd, it was a big day. Do you remember the volcano painting from a few weeks ago? Yeah, well, it's a thing in the game now. On this day, we got the forest lava update. They added a bunch of new lava themed items, as well as 2 volcanoes. The massive one in the background, which is just decoration, and a smaller one. There were buckets of rocks near the volcano, and you had to throw a couple inside for it to erupt. And when it did, the forest map would fill up with lava. Those who fall into the lava get tagged and turn into a lava monkey. And again, the very next day, on September 23rd, it was another big day. The hashtag WeAreVR event took place. Today, we tried to break the record for the most players online at the same time. Unfortunately, there was a lot of issues with the servers. A lot of people were not able to join lobbies. Lemming made a statement and said, "We really appreciate all your patience while we're dealing with these issues. Everything's on fire. We're doing our best. But it's only on fire because everyone cared and tried to make a super cool event happen." Here are some stats that we can share for now. In the past hour, 146,399 total people have participated in the event. Max concurrent user count is 98,365 before the servers exploded, fell off a cliff, exploded again, and then were crushed by a boulder. Well, damn. We're doing our best to get things back to normal. Right now, most players still can't join rooms, but sincerely and from the bottom of our hearts, thank you all so much for showing up to the hashtag WeAreVR event. I still can't believe how many people care about our game, and it just makes me really want to keep doing the best we can. Thank you again, and we hope to have things back up and running soon. Well, that's sweet, but did we break the record? Drumroll please. We did! The peak before the event was 90,962 and the newest peak was 98,365, and it would be way more if the servers didn't break. I would say that the event was a success for the most part. I got to meet a bunch of you and we made history together.
Okay.
Cheating?
Wait. It's not working.
You are not cheating.
Oh, I don't even have a finger painter badge. Guys, let me get that.
I honestly think you're cheating. For my face thing, everyone.
Boom! No, I'm kidding.
Yes! Oh my god, look.
Alright.
Okay,
There we go.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, take a picture.
Finger painter! Finger painter!
Alright, guys. Alright, guys. I gotta go to the next lobby now. You take care. Hello. Hey. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, let's take a photo together. Come on. Oh, clouds worked. Nice to meet you guys. The servers are finally working. It took a long time. Alec, what's up? I'm playing Gorilla Tag right now. Am I Shivi? No, I'm K9.
We also can't forget that they added 2 exclusive WeAreVR cosmetics into the game. These 2 cosmetics would only be available for 24 hours and would never come back again. October 6th, we got the Halloween update, and let's just say that it was one of the best updates ever. Last year's Halloween update was amazing, but this one was even better. The team brought back a lot of the decorations they used last year, but also added new things like a new foggy effect in the forest, a ghost that would randomly attack people in the lobby, turning their game black and white and their voice deeper than usual, another ghost that drops flowers in every map, a cauldron that lets you brew a levitating potion with these flowers, special glass balls that let you see the ghost and hidden decorations, creepy eyes that stare at you, a huge selection of Halloween items, a new spider bundle, thunder effects, a new secret cosmetic, a flying broom, and a bunch of other things. It was a massive update and so many people loved it. I know I played so much during that time because I loved the update so much. October 20th, we got the Halloween flashback update. So all the old Halloween cosmetics came back again. However, this wasn't any normal flashback sale. This was the first ever double flashback, meaning that we got all the Halloween items from 2021 and 2022. November 3rd, all the Halloween stuff went away and we got fall themed items in the shop. The leaves changed color since the weather got colder, and the team added fall related decorations in every map, but it still felt empty after the Halloween one. At least we got a cool hay bale fort and piles of leaves you can hide in. November 17th, the team brought back all the fall cosmetics from last year. They also added a new store sign that points players to where the shop is. December 1st, we got the Holiday 2023 update. This was yet another huge update, which many people loved. They added some new holiday themed decorations to every map. They introduced new holiday cosmetics and a new holiday fur bundle. This update also brought the first ever cosmetic that you can let go of, the dreidel. On top of that, we also got the Monkey Express. If you grab and hold the train, you shrink and you can ride the train. There's also a little area with a bunch of Christmas trees. There were buckets of Christmas presents with hidden rare Easter egg, the coal. Matt the Bat and Doug the Bug both have Santa hats. December 15th, we get the Holiday 2022 flashback. So they brought back the holiday cosmetics from last year. But what about the 2021 cosmetics? Well, this sign says they're still searching for the box label 2021. So those items were delayed. December 22nd, Gorilla Tag posted that they're nominated for the VR Game of the Year at the Steam Awards 2023. December 29th, the developers found the 2021 items and brought them back. And yeah, that's it. January 12th, 2024, we got the first update of the year, the Science Experiment update. This was huge. First, they added new science-themed cosmetics into the shop, as well as a new Mad Scientist bundle. Then if you went down to the basement, you'd quickly notice how much it has changed. The map now has potion decorations, new posters, and this huge glass enclosure. When you go inside, you shrink into a tiny monkey. You were supposed to throw the Mentos into the bottle, and then when it starts erupting, run away and try to get on top of these wooden platforms. At one point, the soda is high enough, and you'll see bubbles, which you're supposed to jump on top of. If you fall into the soda, you turn into a soda monkey. You can use the water balloons to clean other monkeys, but if you don't, and the entire lobby becomes soda, it will drain. If you manage to survive and jump onto the rope and then climb out, you will be given the option to purchase the secret slime shirt. They also removed all holiday themed decorations and instead added the winter ones, like the ice forts from last year. January 26th, we get the winter flashback update that brings back all the old winter cosmetics. This update also changed the gorilla model for the first time in years. The mouth now moves when you're talking. It's a cute little feature that nobody expected. This update also added a new secret tunnel in the parkour course area. This tunnel leads to rotation maps. This rotation map is the swamp map. It was a very unique map and people liked the concept. January 30th, Lemming makes a statement about rotation maps. You've all seen through our clever tricks. We did actually put out a new map under the obstacle course in the city. It's a little weird, but we're experimenting with a new idea. Basically, we have a lot more ideas and concepts that we can actually fit into the game in the normal way. There's only so much room to add things into the game, and each of those changes is taking more and more time as we raise the bar for what everyone expects out of a new map or area from us. This rotating map gives us an opportunity to put out more awesome stuff into the game that otherwise couldn't have made it. The swamp map is a great example. It's something that was made last year that we just couldn't fit into the game in the normal way. It's kind of buggy, it's not super polished, but we think it looks really fantastic and it's a lot of fun to play in the swamp, warts and all. The rotating map means that we can put something out there that's a little bit more old Gorilla Tag style. Back when I'd usually have to push 3 to 4 hotfixes every patch because of a bunch of bugs I accidentally added, but keep the higher level of quality for the rest of the game that everyone's come to expect. So to put it simply, instead of having a team of people work for a few months on a map, these maps will be something that can take one person a few days to make. This means that it will be jankier, buggier, and messier, but it means you'll be able to see more stuff that's still fun to play on. How are things going to change with the map? Well, we'll change it every so often. Maybe it'll be a new weird thing like the swamp. Maybe we'll bring back an old version of a map. Maybe we'll throw in a map back from before Gorilla Tag came out and everyone was still the robot. We don't know for sure, but our plan is to have fun with it and give everyone a chance to check something out that's less polished but still fun. February 3rd, the Gorilla Tag Discord server reaches 300,000 members, so they did 300,000 Shiny Rock giveaway. 60 lucky monkeys will win 5,000 Shiny Rocks each and will be given the 300,000 winner role. February 9th, they straight up added Satan into the game.
Wow, so scary.
No, but can you actually believe that some people really thought this was Satan? Even though the team made it very clear that it's a Greek mythology god named Enteros, also known as the god of requited love. Which makes sense since this was the Valentine's Day update, and they also brought back volcanoes from a few months ago. We also got some Valentine's Day decorations throughout the game. They added new Valentine's Day cosmetics. Doug the Bug now has a partner, and so does the Matt the Bat. It seems that the developers really like the idea of rotations because they added a rotating shirt stand in a nice Gorilla store. This stand would rotate once a day, giving the players a new shirt to buy every day. This update also added the Gorilla Tag 3 cake for the 3rd anniversary. You could get the cake cosmetic and the GT3 badge all for free. The beach map still has snow for some reason, and the basement map now has this mysterious poster. February 12th, today is Gorilla Tech's 3rd birthday, and they announced an exclusive plushie in collaboration with Makeship. If you don't know what Makeship is, they work with a bunch of people to create toys, and if they get enough orders, it goes into production. Now, the Gorilla Tech plushie sold 53,573 units, which means that is 26,786% funded. The plushie comes with attachable party hat, top hat, and a stick. This plushie will also never come back, but maybe they will make a different one with different cosmetics in the future because of how well this one did. February 23rd, they added Valentine's Day and winter flashbacks, bringing back old Valentine's Day and winter cosmetics. They also added 2 new cosmetics, the flamethrower and the fire extinguisher. Additionally, the rotation map changed for the first time, and now it's a pyramid map. They also added a new monkey voice option in the computer, so if you're ever tired of hearing people, you can now turn them into monkeys. Alright, ready? Let's go. Oh my god. There is just no way. February 28th. On this day, Cody announces after the next major update, they will be delisting Gorilla Tag from the store for Quest 1 users. Meaning it will no longer be possible for new users to get Gorilla Tag on the Quest 1 store. March 1st. The plushie campaign got extended for 2 more weeks, meaning more people could buy the plushie. This was also the day that Lemming spoke up about the fake Gorilla Tag mobile app. Someone thought it would be a great idea to make a fake Gorilla Tag mobile app. So many people fell for it and thought it was real, so I'm not surprised that he had to speak up for it. March 8th, they released a Nowruz update. Nowruz, or New Day in Persian, is a festival that marks the beginning of spring and celebrates the rebirth of nature. It begins on the vernal equinox, when the sun crosses the equator. This year, Nowruz falls on March 20th. It is celebrated by more than 300 million people all around the world and has been celebrated for over 3,000 years in the Balkans, the Black Sea Basin, the Caucasus, the Central Asia, the Middle East, and other regions. This update brought new cosmetics, a new beekeeper bundle, and for the first time in Gorilla Tag history, they added skins. This means you can change the skin of your gorilla while still being able to wear cosmetics. This update also added bees, beehives, these flowers which you could water using water balloons, which would make the bees come out to pollinate the flowers and then go back to the beehive. You were then able to put your hand into the beehive to grab the honeycomb and eat it. But if you're not careful enough and you accidentally touch the beehive, the bees would go after you. You could jump into the water if you want them to leave you alone, otherwise they will keep chasing you, getting faster with every second until they finally catch you. When they do, you fly into the air, similar to how Lucy lifts you up. They also added some flower decorations, tropical fish in the beach map, the monkey plush display, Easter egg decorations, the fish bowl, which you can swim inside of by shrinking, a pond with fish which you can feed using the fish food from the buckets, new vines, and they also announced that everyone who bought the Gorilla Tag plushie would receive an in-game version as well. March 15th. On this day, Cody announced that there are only 6 hours left of the Makeship campaign, and it is the last chance to buy the plushie. It actually ended up being the largest Makeship campaign ever, with over 50,000 orders. Usually when a campaign does really well on Makeship, they try to make another product. So I would be surprised if the team hasn't already started planning their next plush. March 20th. Today we get a secret update. It wasn't announced in the Discord or anything, but when you logged into the game, you would now see butterflies flying around. Doug, which now has babies flying after him, while his partner is gone. Oh, and Matt the Bat is now lonely, with no babies or partner. This big flower next to the computer, all of these flowers in the city map, and these flowers which have bloomed. March 22nd was the spring flashback update, which not only brought back old spring and St. Patrick's Day cosmetics, but also the spring cleaning cosmetics. These 3 new bunny cosmetics, the clouds map was closed off for a revamp, and we got a new rotation map, which for some reason is a winter map. April 1st. On this day we got the April Fool's update, and the trick for this year is if you grab and hold Matt the Bat or Doug the Bug, you would shrink and you would ride them. April 3rd we got a huge announcement from Cody. He talks about the recent changes that were made to the meta parent managed account settings and how they may affect the way you play Gorilla Tag. Starting today, all parent managed accounts will only hear monkey noises from other players, and players will only hear you as the monkey noises. This also affects the way you buy shiny rocks, and you are no longer allowed to access private rooms, even with a code. These changes were necessary to protect kids that play the game. April 5th, we finally get access to the Clouds map again, and it was fully revamped. This is the update that introduced gliders to the game. You can glide all around the Clouds map. People really liked this update, and it finally gave the players something new to do in the game. This update also brought Flying Monkeys gear and the Leaf Ninja bundle. April 18th, Gorilla Tag officially became a part of the Super 10 VR bundle on Steam. You can save 42% by buying 10 VR games together, including Gorilla Tag, Super Hot, Five Nights at Freddy's, Moss, and much more. And no, this is not sponsored. April 19th, we got an interesting update. It brought back Old Rainy Day, Household, and Launch Day cosmetics, making it the first ever triple flashback sale, but also a new rotation map, the very first version of the Caves map. You may remember this map from the first part of the series. Well, people were able to experience it for the first time since the beta days. Although some people enjoyed it, a lot of them complained because they were hoping the old but not so old cave map would return. And Cody made a statement about the situation, saying, "If we had lags, this would definitely be a slip on a banana peel moment, huh? Hey everyone, we messed up. In the interest of giving our budding community a taste of Gorilla Tag's origins, we decided to share an unreleased map. Unfortunately, we created the expectation that it would be the original OG Caves map that many of you got excited about, and for that, we apologize. We hope you're still excited to try out the map we did release, as it is something special to our development team. In the meantime, we will continue to monitor your feedback. We can't promise to bring back the previous Caves map into rotation, but rest assured, we will look into it." March 3rd, today we got the Mazes and Monk Eyes update, which is a reference to Dungeons and Dragons. With this update came new dungeon themed cosmetics, including these brand new dice which you can actually throw, a new Monkey Monk bundle, and another revamp to the basement map. The science experiment stuff is now gone, and instead we got brand new posters and the original Monk Eye maze. However, instead of 2, there are now 4 Monk Eyes. The yellow one, the red one, the pink one, and the cyan one. The original 2 were pink and dark blue. At the end of the maze, you were given the option to purchase a pink Monk Eye shirt, and unfortunately, there were no rewards for those that got caught by the Monk Eyes. And finally, May 4th is the day that this video was uploaded to YouTube, so May the 4th be with you. But that's where we are today. I hope you love this series as much as me. If you want to support me and possibly see a part 4, then subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment which update you joined Gorilla Tag. I hope to see you soon. Bye!